Hey, we are back. So I've been doing some thinking off camera, and I've renamed a couple of champions. We're going to do the Necromancer next. I'm going to take him out. We're going to do a little bit of a dancing comp. So I'm going to start out immediately lunging. Or maybe I won't. Maybe we go like this. Yeah. So the Necromancer hangs out on the back line and he has a little skeleton army in front of him. So we can hit him on the back with the blights from the Plague Doctor and we can stun him and things. Then we're going to Holy Lance with our double Crusaders with Keely and Renard. And then Grave Robber is just going to do Grave Robber things, and we're going to Shadow Fade and lunge just to take out some of the skeletons. This won't hit the Necromancer when he's on rank 3. But we can throw poison darts at him and other things, or we could just throw daggers at him instead, actually, because he's going to be blighted from the Plague Doctor. So that's the plan. I thought I'd bring along a Grave Robber because she's been doing so well. She's been really, really good, and I'm really loving Grave Robber at the moment. So let's just check our abilities. I've got everything I need on these. Let's upgrade these while I decide which ones I'm going to use. And then you're fine. Plague Doctor is absolutely fine.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
I'm going to get the blacksmith up and running.
Every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
There we go. So this is going to be a pretty good team comp, I think. Let's have a look what we can get rid of in the Abbey. In the Sanitarium, sorry. Get rid of Klepto. Okay, trinkets. So we'll go for the blight skill and the accuracy on the Plague Doctor until we unlock some better trinkets for the Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor has some really, really good legendary trinkets that I hope to get soon. And then for Renard, so on Keely we'll take the stun and probably a bit more health as well. Grave Robber can have her satchel for speed. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to take this just to see if it does something. Give it the bleed resist too. These all have downsides, so I don't think they're going to be worth taking. Yeah, I just don't think they're worth it. Okay, let's go. Don't think we'll need that many torches. We've got double inspiring cry. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all we need. Food, torches, keys, herbs, a couple of bandages, shovels. Let's go.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Well, I'm pretty mad. Won't argue with you there. So when you get to boss dungeons like this, the boss is always in the furthest room. Gets a little bit confusing if you're somewhere in the Warrens, which is sort of like a grid-based system. But yeah, it's always in the room that's the furthest away. Trying to take this guy out before he moves.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's try and get some of the stress down. Not too worried about him.
Destroyed. In Radiance, may we find victory. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Double Crusader is pretty powerful. They have abilities like if you have double stuns on the front ranks with 2 Crusaders, you can shuffle between them with Holy Lance with having them in rank 2 and 3, and just like plus 12 if you use this twice, plus 12 torch, minus 10 stress, and a bit of a heal. All of the abilities sort of compound, they get better. It's not like having something like, you know, just pure damage. You've got a lot of utility there that sort of stacks upon itself. I might go for the early Holy Lance here. We'll see how it works. See how the comp works with the Grave Robber sat in rank 1. Oh, it could miss.
Eradicated. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh dear.
A powerful blow. give them no quarter.
Come on, Reynard. Is that 3 misses in a row?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, I'm not going to mess around with the bone courtiers. Sarcophagus.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Annihilated. Obliterated.
Hey, we got one. Good job. Okay, time for some healing, I think.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay. This is herbs, isn't it? We checked that before.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave
Would like
and
the
the
deeds.
foolhardy alike.
Let's stick you on Renard for now. You're not useful. You're a negative of anything, but it's money when we come to sell them. I normally hang on to all of the cheap trinkets until you unlock the bank, because you get the interest rate boost from your gold. So I kind of save them as an investment once the bank is unlocked, and then just sell all of the ones that I don't need, and then live off the interest. So we just hang on to them until later on in the game. Right, let's try the Holy Lance strategy again. I will get a stun on you because you can stun us and it's not very nice. Okay, 78%. 78%. A low roll. Oh, come on. 1 HP left. And he's going to move before the Plague Doctor. I guarantee it. There you go. I knew it. One HP. And look how much stress we took. Okay, I think I'm just going to go for the stress heals again. Yeah, so... Yeah, so this one's dead, this one's stunned. Let's get a round of healing in. See if we can dodge some damage on this guy.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. The way is lit.
Get the stress back down.
Clear.
Okay, hope we move first.
To follow it. A death by inches.
Crusaders are pretty slow, so that was to be expected. I could camp. Is it worth it? I want to get these stacking. This is 700 and... Let's get rid of those. I'd like to get some more onyx. Ideally. Okay, we scout.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Let's be greedy and get rid of the bandages.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Try and get some more healing in here. These are probably the worst enemies in the game, as in they're bad. They don't do too much damage unless they crit, and they can't really do anything but just pure damage. So this is a good chance to get some heals in.
The light, the promise of safety.
And we can just kill it with the blight. I'm not too worried about the health because I can do this. Mighty 1 HP heal. And we've got a camp coming up as well, so we're going to heal from the food.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
That stress is looking much better on Rue. Happy with that? Let's keep going. Right, who do we want the damage buff on? It's either Reynard or the Grave Robber. I think it's Reynard because he's going to be hitting the Necromancer. Okay, might camp here. 2 torches left. We'll do one more.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
There's that stress straight back. I guess this team comp is a little bit slow. We need the first turn to set up with the Grave Robber and the Holy Lancers. But it's going to be good against the Necromancer, it's just not amazing for getting through these hall battles.
Decimated.
44. What a crit. Do that against the Necromancer and I'll be very happy.
Quakes.
So good.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay, we'll try and get some heals in. Nice. So he's dead. Next time he moves, I'm going to camp. So let's cut the torches. And let's start getting our little heals in here. Ah, I wanted 2 more.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a
Okay,
slow
let's camp.
and insidious killer.
So we'll use Zealous Vigil on Reynard because it gives minus 25 stress. And then let's be nice to Rue. Do I have enough for a Zealous Speech? There we go. And let's do this to see what we get. Get some food. Nice, that's actually useful.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
Excuse me,
clear.
having a sip. Right, so where is Reynard? We'll get the damage buff on him again. Oh wait, no. This is the removing a quirk one, isn't it? It's not the damage buff. Right, what shall we get rid of? God-fearing's not so bad. These two are pretty bad. And these two are really bad, so maybe we go with Reynard and try to get rid of Germaphobe. It's a 1 in 3. Got rid of Sickly. That's good. That was the other one I wanted rid of. Diseases are never good, obviously. Okay, so I saved 2 torches so that we can be at 100% light when we get to the end of here.
The sparkling eyes of
Really?
twisted,
The collector
merciless.
right before the door to the boss fight.
Well struck.
Okay, let's hope that we go... We don't go before him. But we can Holy Lance. Okay, stun the Highwayman. They do the most damage. They're the highest threat.
Masterfully executed.
And then we'll get to work on these guys at the back.
Reeling, about to break.
Crit, lifesteal, and a bleed. I've seen that before. Another crit. Have to heal this. This is 10 damage. Is that 3 crits in a row?
Strike. Strike.
Hoping I can kill him with the Grave Robber. Okay. Jesus Christ. 3 crits on... Is this Reynard or Keely? It's Keely, bless him. Give me some man-at-arms. Not... Okay, that's not too bad. Still dead.
Is often blind to its own peril.
Okay, we got Barristan's head.
So too will resistance.
I left the loot back in the corridor because I was going to come back, but I'm not coming back now. But we're still doing the fight. Are we good with this? We happy with this? Remove that. Would rather have the dodge. Okay, let's go. That was brutal. Literally one tile before the boss fight. But that's Darkest Dungeon for you. So the plan. You know the plan. Let's do the plan.
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
So we'll Shadow Fade first. Really? You just get the one? Just get the one Skelly Bob? I thought he got all four. All three, sorry. Okay, well, we'll stun this. Should have done that on the Necro because he had the highest stun chance. Because we're going to go for a stun on him as well. And we get it. Nice. Let's go for some more poison darts. Actually, no, let's lunge. Woo! 44 damage. Okay, smite. And Holy Lance.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in
Another crit.
concentration.
Keely loves getting crit this game. Let's bring him back to the front. What's he got left? $14 HP. Is he just dead? Holy Lance? Keely for the killing blow? He's got 1 HP left. Come on, what can you do with your 1 HP? Flooring dead. That's fine, he's done. He's cooked. Let's try and get some stress healing in. Nice. GG, easy.
Even the dead can die again.
The collector fight was actually harder than the boss fight. Not having much fun with the collector. It's because I said it was easy in the early rounds. I'm being punished for it. So that's a pretty good haul. The Demon's Cauldron is quite useful. We use Hands from the Abyss for the stun quite a lot with the Occultist, and that will buff him. The debuff chance is actually not bad as well because the Occultist has a pretty decent debuff. He's got Weakening Curse, which can be quite helpful against one of the other bosses, against the Prophet. There we go, first boss down.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
And we got some very rare trinkets, some legendary trinkets here. Plus 3 crit on the Occultist is good as well. He's got very high crit chance. So yeah, so with the 40% debuff skill chance here and the 40% debuff skill chance here, we can can actually do quite a lot with our occultists. Weakening curse stacks, so we can stack that damage debuff and protect debuff on some of the larger enemies. Vulnerability hex. I think the well, you mark them, but I think the dodge stacks as well, the minus dodge. So that's pretty good. And you see he's got 7% crit, and he's got pretty high crit on his stab, and even these hex abilities and Hands from the Abyss, they all have pretty good crit chance. Demon's Pull I don't use so much, but the others really good. Might start taking it actually. Might start taking Stab, Weird Reconstruction, and then these two and running him in rank 2. Let's see who we've got. We get a Jester. He's a terrible Jester, but we need Jesters, so we'll take him. And we have our first Abomination as well, who's also got Imposter Syndrome, but you know what? I'll take him too. So I got to do some shuffling now. I've got to have a think of who we're keeping and who we're losing. Don't really want either of those trinkets, so I'm not sure where I'll be going next. So I'm going to lose a Leper. Sorry, Leper.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Hoyle's number 1 Leper. I think I'm going to lose a Shield Breaker. They're really good, but I don't know if I want 2 of them. But let's think first. So 2 Hellions, yes. 2 Crusaders, yes. You've just seen why. Maybe only the 1 Bounty Hunter. I like the Bounty Hunter in very, very specific situations, usually boss fights. He's decent, but I don't know if I need 2 of them. I'm not so sure I need 2 Grave Robbers. I like having 1, and it's been doing really well, but 2 might be overkill. 3 Plague Doctors. There is an argument for it, but I think I'm going to lose 1 Plague Doctor.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
Probably 1 Highwayman. 1's enough. We'll just keep this
Long
mass.
shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
So we'll take the bomb.
Lings.
That was weird. Don't normally get crashes in Darkest Dungeon, but luckily the game hates cheating and it saves every single thing that you do. So we took our Abomination. He's going to be really fun. I like Abominations. I tend to keep them in their human form almost all the time, except in very, very dire situations. But he's really good. The stun is great, especially at higher ranks. Beast Bile is it's fair, it's quite useful. I tend to use him as a stun bot. Absolution is a good heal, stress heal on himself. And then you can transform. So the Abomination, if you don't know, he starts out as a human, and you can use transform at any point in the battle, and he turns into some weird, horrible werewolf type beast thing. And then he unlocks these abilities here that are all pretty much damage focused. He gets a lot more damage, but he also stresses out his own team when he's transformed, because they're like, freaky werewolf monster beast thing. So it's sort of it's give and take. There's a bit of risk, bit of reward to it. You have to manage it. You have to know what you're doing with it. And when he transforms back as well, he gets a bit of a heal and a very small minor stress heal on himself and the other party, but not enough to offset the stress that you get from transforming. So yeah, I tend to keep him in his human form and use him as a stun bot for most of the game, and then just transform him as and when it's needed. Let's take our Jester.
You will be laughing still at the end.
I'm going to keep this one alive, I promise. I'm even going to name him. He's Mad Cat. And then I'm going to take a second Musketeer. She's a nervous bleeder. Okay. She's got natural, which is, it's fine. But yeah, I'll take a second musketeer because I like to have 2 for the Swine
A
Prince.
champion markswoman, keen for a new kind of challenge.
Okay, we've got quite a lot of a bust. We've got quite a lot of busts here. Can we do anything with them? What about a sanitarium? Maybe worth upgrading this so that we can start cheaper treatment.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
Probably goes without saying, but I don't like having negative quirks at all. I forget that they're there and then they activate and do something terrible. I'd rather just not have any if I can help it. So let's start getting rid of some more again. Azza needs a stress heal. Does anybody else need a stress heal? Let's do stress first. Keely and Rudu, let's give them a rest. So, you need to pray. We were going to do that before. Oh, he's still there. Caretaker. Okay. No healing for Rue then. He survived pretty well. I'm sure he was up at like 90 stress in that last dungeon. And we'll send Azza to the bar. I hope his gin doesn't get stolen. And then let's have a look at diseases. We'll sort by level, because these are the guys that we're definitely keeping for a very long time. Okay, Plutomania. Should we get rid of that on Rue? Gives him something to do. There we go. Could do the wield just to unlock the boss. I think it's the hag first. This pendant is bad. If it was plus 15% damage and minus 20 stun resist, I'd take it, but HP on a Hellion, you don't really need it. She's not used as a tank. So I might go for the deeds in the Cove. I'm more comfortable in the Cove than I am in the Warrens. I don't like the disease chance in the Warrens. I'd prefer to deal with the bleed and things in the Cove. We do need to start leveling up these level 0 guys though, so let's have a think. These are all kind of champs that do better in the Warrens, to be honest. I'll take the Abom. Probably in rank 2. I don't know if I'm keeping a shield bearer. I might leave the second shield bearer. Although double shield bearer comps are quite fun. Let's take her. Let's take Dix. Take So Lunch then for the back rank heals. This is sort of thrown together. I don't know if this is even going to be any good. Could take an occultist. Rank 3 occultist is... I used to run rank 3 occultist the whole time, but I don't know. Hands from the Abyss is the main reason to use him. Maybe we just take a Vestal. We've got damage. Oh, it could be a Mark comp, actually. Where's our bounty hunters? Who have we got? Joe? For some rank 3 damage. So we got double stun, we got damage with the shield breaker. We've got damage with the arbalest. Big damage with the marks. Yeah, this can work. The only thing I need to be wary of is that 3 of them are level 0, so we need to be careful here. Let's try Captivate. And Puncture's been working pretty well. So I'm going to take this. I'll keep that unlocked in case it's a medium, isn't it? So we might get a Nightmare. Can't remember if you can get a Nightmare straight after the previous one. Okay, we're going to be in rank 3, so we'll take Collect Bounty, Finish Him, Flashbang. I really like Uppercut, but we're in rank 3. Probably Marks of Death. It's not too much that we need to pull around in the cove. And then on So Lunch then. Smoke Screen's actually pretty good. I think it's underrated. It's only 100% base debuff, which is resisted by quite a lot, but minus 15 accuracy and then minus 15% crit as well. Like, crits are horrible in Darkest Dungeon. They swing fights so bad. So getting this on some back ranks and making them miss like their stress attacks and things if it's the Shaman in the Cove, it's actually pretty useful. And then we'll take Patch Up. Let's get Joe some better armor and a better weapon. We are running low on gold. Might be time to start selling some trinkets. Okay, so I'm going to put the healing thing on the arbalest. We got a lot of common trinkets that we could sell that are just like useless, completely useless. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is like I think they sell for 750. Yeah, so that's like 7,500 gold. So we've got some money sort of banked in our inventory slots here. Right, we'll take our padlock because it's only good things. There's no downsides on that. and better stun chance on the Abomination is great. This is one of the best, it's probably the best uncommon trinket, I think, for anyone, just because those are the abilities that you use on the Abom, the stun and the blight. So that's great, we'll keep that. This is better blight skill chance, but lower blight resist. I'm probably going to be using Captivate. Let's actually move those around. Oh, actually, no, we can't use Captivate. Ah, this team comp doesn't work. Because we can't use this from rank 1. And we need the Abom in rank 2 for Manacles and Beast Bile. And I don't want to be moving backwards. Who else can we run in rank 1? Oh, we got 2 Mad Cats. This can be prick shit for now. I'm thinking 2 Bounty Hunters. If we're keeping him. Double Bounty Hunt is pretty good. If this is kind of a mark comp. That's what I'm going for here anyway. Let's try it. Let's try a double Bounty Hunter, a bomb, Musketeer. So back to trinkets. What were we doing here? Don't care about moving things with the Musketeer. Or being moved. The Bounty Hunter can move, he's fine. So this guy is going to be our main source of damage. So we want this guy to go first so he can mark. Actually, no, it's the other way around. You've got better weapons, so you do the marking. You go first, and Joe can do the damage. And let's try and make sure that you go first. Let's give you the Swift Cloak. Okay, other Bounty Hunter, you can have some bleed resist. And then you can just do some damage. Hopefully. Let's go. Really running low here on gold. Sell some trinkets. grab a bandage. I think that's it. I think that's what we go in with. Right, we need to start focusing on getting more treasure. Treasure!
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable. Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
This is a pretty weird looking dungeon. Another trap. Ooh, scouting. Secret room? No. Okay.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I didn't need to do that.
Another mariner?
We have no
Another
fights coming up.
misfortune.
Shambler altar. No thank you. No, not with this team comp. Not with a musketeer. She'll get shuffled. 2 hunger checks already, seriously? In 5 corridors?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
How does this guy have 60 stress? He's not even been in a battle yet. He's done nothing. And he's stressed. Why are you so stressed, dude? You don't even have a nickname yet. Maybe that's why he's stressed. Okay, disarm chance is... It's better on Joe. But I'm going to take the chance to get rid of the stress. There we go. 8 stress heal on prick shit. Okay. Let's lean in here and see what this curio is. It's a chest. I'll take it. With our multiple shovels.
Waiting to be spent.
And we'll backtrack. And we'll head this way. Not many torches left, not much food. This has been a really weird dungeon. We must have a lot of battles coming up. Okay. Right, let's think. How do we do this team comp then? So... I think first things first, we get our okay, never mind. We don't get our stuns off. I don't have marked for death on you. Okay, who still needs to attack? None of you, just this guy. Right, we'll get a stun then. And they've got low debuff, so let's try to take them out of the fight with the smoke screen. Stun. Stun. Okay, we need to start killing things. Ah, the low roll. I was going for the 3 damage on that. Okay, Beast Smile. There we go.
Destroy them all.
I think I've come to the conclusion that this is not a good team comp.
Annihilated.
It's weird. I'm not good at mark comps. I don't like wasting a turn marking like one unit in a corridor fight. Not sure how I get the guy at the back now. Come on. Right, you need to get some healing in anyway with the Arbalest.
Maintain the offensive.
Let's move this guy forward. Yeah, I need some back rank damage from somewhere. Caltrops?
A powerful blow.
Those heals are so bad. It's supposed to be having like 40% healing.
Press disadvantage.
Right, let's rethink this. That did not go well. You need marked for death. Maybe we need a pull actually. Otherwise I have nothing to hit the back rank except the Arbalest. Let's keep marked for death on you. Let's put come hither on you. I don't know. It's not great. Right, we'll keep going. I should have camped and then done that.
The twisted faces
Collector already?
piled high and
I guess we do have some treasure. Right, so we really need to make sure we can hit the back ranks. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you so much. Gotta mark him. Maybe get some heals in while we can. That was a terrible first round.
Rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay, he's guarding the collector. Miss? Okay. Right, so the mark was pointless because he's guarding. Gotta take out these highwaymen.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
He's guarding again. Another highwayman. This could go really bad.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Has he hit yet? Has he hit anything? Is that 4 misses in a row?
Decisive pummeling.
Nice. Right. Please don't miss. Oh, we're in so much trouble. We're so low. He's guarding it again. Fuck. $75 protect. Here comes the damage.
At the very precipice of oblivion.
And the bleed. He's been so bad. So fucking useless, dude. I have no way to heal him outside of just using his ability, I guess, if he survives a Death's Door check. If he doesn't, I think I just have to run.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Yeah, we've got to retreat.
Not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
The 4 misses with the bomb in the first round of that collector fight were just, it was too much. Yeah. Everything went wrong in that fight. Collector's fucking me up so bad.
A beacon of golden hope.
Okay, we get another jester at least.
He will be laughing still at the end.
Ah, that team comp was bad. We'll never do that again. Should have just taken the shield breaker. Okay, let's dismiss this guy. I'm not wasting money healing him. He's level 0.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Really low on money too. Okay, I think I'm going in the wheel to get the poisoned herb. I'm just going to have a think. I'm just going to take a quick break.